All right, hello TAs. Today we're going to learn about how to use InQsit, specifically uploading text documents to make them into quizzes and setting the parameters for when the quizzes are open and closed. So I'll walk you through a couple of tips here. Firefox is the way to go. I don't know if Google Chrome works well with InQsit. I haven't tried it. Don't try to use Safari with InQsit, and don't try to use Internet Explorer with anything, because it sucks. At least the last time I used it, it was not very good. So the place you want to start is inqusit.bsu.edu. So you go here, and this is the front page. You've all seen this when you go to take a quiz. In this case, you're going to log in as an instructor, which I will have authorized you to do. So find my username, Smith15. Click on Instructors and Surveyors. And then in this next screen, you'll find the class you're looking for. 103 TAs, your class will be listed here, obviously. And it's not right now because it's the spring and I haven't set up the 103 section yet. Okay, so let's just pretend we're working on 317. Go here and click on Continue. This will get you to the front page of the area that you want to be in, that you selected. Smith's 15, Theater 317, Spring 11. For the fall, this will say 317, Fall 11, or 103, Fall 11, etc. You're smart, you can figure that out. Before you do anything else, what I would recommend is bookmarking this page. So take this bookmark and drop it into, you can either just put it on your bar or in the folder. I've got a little subfolder for InQsit 317 Spring 11. I'm not going to actually do that so that I can show you. Rather than going through what we went through, you can just go InQsit 317 Spring 11 and it'll bring you here. All right, so the first thing you need to do is enter your password, which I will have given you. And then you don't hit enter, you don't do anything. The password will be verified when you try to take action. So the action you want to take is to go into assessment management. That is, an assessment is a quiz or a test, very simply. So click on assessment management, and then the environment options, the assessment you're looking at right now is whatever is in the drop-down menu. So if you're modifying an existing quiz, which for both 317 and aesthetics, you will be mainly modifying existing quizzes. You just select that quiz in the drop-down menu. So say we're going to change quiz 1, and then it will come up and you'll see the assessment name right here. If you want to change it, you can change it. But let's not do that. Quiz 1 is in 317 is about origins, and then if we have established some new questions for the quiz and you need to upload them, I'll show you how to do that. So you will have a text document on your computer somewhere that has the final version of the quiz, and I will email it to you and say, hey, upload this. So you will click on this one and say, from files on my personal computer. And this is all worked out like a big long sentence. It's weird, but that's how they do it. The assessment, 317 quiz 01, uses questions that I specified before, that I did with Quick Editor. No, it uses questions from a file on my personal computer. And you want to select combined Q&A file and browse for it. And then I keep all my stuff in the 317 folder, quizzes, and quiz 1 origins. All quizzes will be text documents. We'll talk about that in another video. So that's how you get to that one, and you click open, open, and now it has a little path in there. Whoops, yes. And so you know you're ready to go. Then you'll go through and change the environment options. Always make sure that this box is checked, because otherwise when people log in, they won't be able to see it. So that should be checked. For all of this, don't worry about it. The thing that you'll need to do, if it's a quiz, it should always start now, whenever it's the earliest possible. And then the ending, you need to check the course calendar and figure out when the quiz closes, what date, and you need to enter the time of day. And if you can see, you hover the mouse here, they'll give you some options for date and time formatting. I always do, if it's AM, 11 o'clock. If it's PM, you can either do military time, 1300 is 1 o'clock, or you can do 1 o'clock PM. And so that's the first parameter you want to change. Then, as soon as you change that one, select it, copy, and go over here to this window and paste it, because this allows respondents to view the results of their quizzes at a later time. We don't want people to view the results until after the quiz has closed. That's why these two dates must always be the same. Restrict the time limit. Quizzes are always 10 minutes. Auto submit at time limit expiration, just check that. Number of times each may view. All quizzes can be viewed twice. That means everybody gets 2 opportunities. Once you've changed those environmental parameters, and again to review, we might have changed the quiz name. We didn't. We've uploaded our new version of the quiz here. We've made sure that was checked. We changed the time to fit the course calendar and the date to fit the course calendar, and this one as well. We've confirmed that this is 10 minutes. That's how long you get to take a quiz. We've confirmed that everybody gets to look at it twice. Great, fantastic. Then you must, down here at the bottom, click Update Assessment. Once you do that, just go back through and look and see these got changed. I had them at 1 p.m. They got changed to military time, which is just how InQsit likes to format it. So that's how you do it. And then this is very, very simple. Anything else you want to change, you just pick the drop-down menu, find the quiz, and then we're looking now at quiz 19 Tartuffe. This changes. If we had a new Tartuffe quiz, you could upload it right here, just like we did before. If we need to change the dates when the Tartuffe quiz opens and closes, we can change those here. If you want to change the number of times, etc. Okay. So that covers how to upload quizzes. The other thing that you will do is once the class has taken a quiz, once a quiz is no longer available, you're going to go through and delete everyone's worst grade on the quiz, both in aesthetics and 317, 319. You get to take a quiz twice, and we record your best grade. So I'll show you how to do that. Let's say we are going to do the Tartuffe quiz. And so you select that from the drop-down menu like we have. Remember, right now we're in the assessment management screen. You're going to come down to the view responses screen. So here we have a list of all of the responses from the students who took the quiz. And this list, I've already deleted the best responses. You can tell because this is 317, and there are 25 responses here. There are 30 people in the class, right? If the duplicate responses had not yet been deleted, this number would be higher than the number of people in the class. So in aesthetics, we'll have 130 in the class, and this number will be 170 or 200 even. So if this number's high, that means that we have not deleted each person's lowest grade on the quiz. Here's how we do that. Go to Delete Records. Now, select this very carefully. All records but the best score. Click that one. Read this again very carefully. Are you sure you want to delete all but the best scores for each respondent? Click OK. And it'll update, and in normal cases, this number will get a lot lower than it was before. Like I said, this is an old quiz. I've already gone through and deleted the responses, so the number didn't get any lower. Again, this is very important that you read this carefully, because if you delete all of the records or the marked records, they're gone forever, and we have to give everyone an A on that quiz because the data is missing. So just double check and be very careful about that. So those are the major things that you're going to have to do when managing InQsit for 317, 319, or aesthetics. So be sure to check this video anytime you need to be reminded of how to do those things.